Alright, I'd like a volunteer from the crowd to help me with my speech. Alright, every morning we all wake up with about 1,000,001 things on our mind. Two of these things that most of us wake up with are what we're going to wear today and what to do with our hair. Today I'm here to help you with one of those decisions that you have to make. I'm going to give you a little hair help. Today I'm going to demonstrate for you how to do a simple summer style that can be done in many different ways with many different textures, lengths, or occasions. I will go through with you today what kind of products and tools to use to do this style, the current inspirations for this style, and how you can adapt it for your hair type or occasion. After researching, reading, and experiencing the summer styles, I've come up with a simple do to show you today. This year's styles are effortless and elegant. As shown in these pictures from Marie Claire and fashionizing.com, you can see that low ponies, high buns, twists, and accessories highlight the runways and red carpets. So the style I will be demonstrating for you today is kind of a combination of all of these different trends. Alright, so the things that you will need to do this style is some volumizing mousse, some bobby pins, maybe a hair tie, hairspray, and a comb or a pick if needed. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, no matter what kind of hair texture you have, we're going to add a little mousse to your roots. This will add body and texture. Now, less is more when it comes to hair products. The experts on womeninhome.com say that if you use way too much product in your hair, it can give exactly the opposite effect that you want. It can weigh your hair down and make it look greasy or even really dull. So we're going to apply this mousse at the roots of your hair. And make sure it's kind of evenly distributed, as I'm making my model look a mess. Alright, now that you have your mousse in, you can part your hair however you want to. I find that a side part seems to be the most flattering on any face shape. After you have your hair parted, we're going to pull out a few face framing sections. These are going to be the kind of little wisps that give it that effortless look. Alrighty. Next, I'm going to give you a few options of how you can do this. We're going to create the look of texture in your hair. The first option is very simple and anyone can do it. I like to call it the twist and tuck, because that's basically what you do. You're going to grab a 1 to 2 inch section of hair, twist it slightly, and then tuck a bobby pin from back to front. You can push it forward to add volume or just pull it backwards if you don't want it to look too poofy. But your key here is to insert the bobby pin from the back to the front where your hair is twisted. This will give you the best hold and make the style stay longer. So you can do these sections all along the front of your hair, depending on how you want your style to look. My hair today is all these twists and tucks. You can do the front row and then weave the back sections into the back row as well if you would like, to go all the way down your hair and give it kind of a bubbly, poofy, woven effect. Or you can do it just in the front to just make it simple like mine is. Alright, your other option to give this textured effect is to do a French braid. Now if you're a braider, you might like this option a lot easier, but I know a lot of people aren't, and French braiding is kind of a hard thing to pick up on if you're not good at doing your own hair. But your French braiding option would be to pull your hair very, very loosely into a French braid. You want to leave out your wisps and flyaways because that's what makes the style this summer's trends look as if it's in with these summer's trends. You'll do your French braid to about the crown of your hair, and then you'll pin it up with some bobby pins. You can make it look a little nicer than that, but you get the idea of the texture that you want. You can see how the wovenness adds an extra dimension to the hair. So to adapt this style to any occasion or any hair type, as you can see, I have wavy hair. I pulled it back in the little tucks and let the rest of my hair fall naturally. It's just air dried and it works. For Emily, she could do the same thing. She has pretty straight hair and it looks fine just how it is. If you have short hair and you want to leave it down, you can poof it up a little bit, add a little extra body, and just add a few tucks on the top to make it pretty simple. You can add accessories of all sorts to your hair to give it a fancier look, or you can add a ribbon and pull it back into a pony and add a ribbon, pull it off to the side, or pull it into a messy bun to adapt it any way you want. So now that you know this summer's trends and how you can adapt a hairdo for any occasion, I hope that you feel armed and ready to do your own hair, because I know you can do it.